Welcome, beautiful yogis, to our Kundalini yoga practice today. And today we're going to be doing the Kriya for disease resistance. And this Kriya helps to build hardiness in the body and to avoid colds and illnesses. It's important to keep digestion and elimination functioning well. And this Kriya is very good for digestion and elimination. It also gives physical strength and builds disease resistance and builds hardiness in the body. So we'll start by tuning in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, 3 times. I bow to the divine wisdom within. So just sitting with a tall spine, chest is out, chin is in, creating some heat in the palms. And bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center and inhaling deeply, holding the breath and releasing the breath and inhaling to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply here, holding the breath. And releasing the breath and relaxing the hands down. And so we'll come into our first posture for the Kriya for disease resistance. And so we're coming into rock pose, coming to sit on the heels. And so for this posture, we're going to be inhaling, holding the breath, pumping the tummy as many times as you can before exhaling, before you need to take another breath. So we're stretching up to the sky, hands in prayer pose up over the head, inhaling deeply, holding the breath and pumping the navel as many times as you can before taking another breath. So this exercise stimulates digestion and the Kundalini energy. So we'll begin here, inhaling deeply, hold the breath, and just begin pumping the navel as many times as you can before exhaling and taking in a new breath. Powerfully pumping the navel. Eyes are focused at the brow point between the eyebrows and Shambhavi Mudra. Powerfully pumping the navel, stimulating digestion, stimulating the digestive fire at the third chakra. And releasing the breath, just relaxing the hands down, just breathing naturally here. And for this next posture, this is good for the fourth chakra. It opens the heart center and stimulates the thymus gland, our immune system here. So we're going to come into bear grip, left palm facing away from the chest, right palm facing the left, interlocking the fingers together. And we'll inhale, hold the breath, and pull as hard as you can while holding the breath until you need to exhale and take in a fresh breath of air. So inhaling deeply, holding the breath, and pull. fully inhaling, fully filling the lungs, holding the breath and pull as hard as you can, stimulating the thymus gland, immune system, heart center. Last 30 seconds, pulling as hard as you can, holding the breath. And exhale, just relaxing the arms down, just breathing naturally here. Just feeling the effect of that posture. And here we're going to come into sitting bends. So interlacing the fingers, back of the head, back of the neck, and we're inhaling up, exhaling, folding forward to touch the forehead to the mat, or just going as far forward as you can. Just moving with the breath. Our eyes are focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, inhaling up, keeping the shoulders pulled back, exhaling forward, forehead to the mat, to the floor, just moving with the breath here. Eyes focus in Shambhavi Mudra between the eyebrows. We're stimulating our digestive fire here. And the flexibility of the spine. Last minute, inhaling up, exhaling down. Mentally vibrating Sat on the inhale as you come up. Mentally vibrating Nam on the exhale as you come down. Truth is my vibration. Truth is my identity. Inhaling back up, holding briefly. And exhales, relaxing the hands down. Just breathing naturally here. Here we're going to come into front stretch. So extending the legs out in front. And so the toes are pointing up towards the sky. And we're inhaling, hinging forward from the hips, inhaling the arms up to the sky, hinging forward, grabbing the toes, wrapping the index and middle fingers around the toe and pressing into the toenail with the thumbs, pulling those toes toward you. And we'll just come into long, deep breathing here for about a minute and a half. This exercise is allowing the glandular secretions from the previous exercises to circulate throughout the body. Keeping those toes pulled toward you, feeling that stretch in the calf, backs of the legs. Inhaling up a little bit. Exhaling forward, holding the breath out briefly. And we'll inhale and come back up into easy pose, any comfortable cross-legged seated position. And here we're going to come into neck rolls. So just resting the hands down and bringing the chin to the chest, inhaling right ear over right shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck, exhaling left ear over left shoulder and chin to the chest, just moving with the breath here. Nice, gentle neck rolls. Opening circulation to the thyroid gland, parathyroid gland. And gentle stretch of the cervical vertebrae. And then just coming back around, bringing the chin to the chest and reversing direction. So inhaling back to the left, left ear over left shoulder, back of the head over the back of the neck. Exhaling right ear to right shoulder and chin to the chest. Just moving with the breath here. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Focus at the brow point between the eyebrows. And then just bringing the chin back to the chest and pausing here briefly. Nice gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Inhaling the spine straight, holding the breath. And relax. And here we're going to come into our next posture, cat-cow. So this posture, coming onto the hands and the knees. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're inhaling, dropping the belly down, lifting the chest, lifting the chin as we come into cow, exhaling into cat, rounding the spine, pressing the navel to the sky, and bringing the chin to the chest. Just moving with the breath here, stretching the spine. All the chakras are getting a burst of energy. Cat cow is called the fountain of youth. Keeping our spines flexible helps us to maintain our youthfulness and our vitality throughout our lives. It's also good for the central nervous system, the brain. Dropping the belly down into cow. We'll gently come sitting back on the heels for our next posture. And here we're going to come into alternate shoulder shrugs. So, powerful breath here. So just resting the hands in the lap. We're going to inhale the left shoulder up, exhale right. So inhale left up, exhale right. So powerful breath here. Keeping the eye focused at the brow point between the eyebrows, inhaling left, shoulder up, exhaling right, shoulder up. It's keeping the rhythm. Powerful breath. Last 30 seconds here. Inhaling the shoulders up, holding the breath. And gently exhaling, relaxing down. And here we'll come onto the back for a shavasana here for 5 minutes before we come into our final couple of postures. So just allowing the body to integrate everything that we've done so far and just coming onto the back, just relaxing the arms, relaxing the legs. Arms are a little bit away from the body. And just totally relax here. Deep relaxation for 5 minutes. Here, just bringing the knees up to the chest, wrapping the arms around the knees and gently rocking side to side on the back. And we're going to roll up and come into our final couple of postures here. So this next posture we're going to come into is a downward facing dog, also known as triangle in Kundalini yoga. So we're going to hold this posture for a while. So come in and out of it as you need to. So coming onto the hands and the knees and pressing up into downward facing dog, just walking it out briefly. And just letting the heels fall back. You can have the knees bent slightly if you need to, but if you can, straighten the legs and just allow the head and the neck to totally relax here. The armpits are turned in a little bit towards each other and just relaxing into this posture. Building strength and heartiness in the body. It's good for all the major muscle groups here. Bringing blood flow to the brain. Focusing at that brow point between the eyebrows. Breathing naturally. Anytime you need to come down and rest, just come into child's pose, rest and pick it back up when you can. We're almost halfway there. This is a long hold for a posture, building hardiness, determination, strength. 'Just about a minute left here. Feeling your power, your strength, your determination. 30 seconds left. And from here, we'll just gently walk the hands back to the feet. And here we're going to come into elephant walk. So for this posture, just holding on to the ankles here and just walking with straight legs. So just lifting up the whole leg. Try not to bend the knee. So just moving around your room or mat in elephant walk. And this is really good for the heart. You'll notice how you're feeling when you sit down after this posture. And also builds the magnetic field and prepares us for our short meditation that we're going to do. So about a minute left here. Straight legs, just cruising around the room. Have a lot of room. Branch out a little bit into the room. It's a little harder just to go back and forth on the mat. But we have about 30 seconds left here. So cruise around, enjoy the exercise. Yes, my doggy thinks I'm crazy. And then coming back to the mat. And we'll just sit down here. Whew. And just come into the short meditation. So just sitting with a tall spine, palms are up on the lap. Just focusing at the brow point between the eyebrows, just feeling the energy flow in the body from the Kriya for disease resistance that we did today. Just feeling the vitality and the strength of your body, heartiness. Just breathing naturally. And just imagine inhaling from the base of the spine up to the brow point and exhaling from the brow point back down to the base of the spine. Just inhaling up, exhaling down, focus on the breath. Eyes are focused in Shambhavi Mudra between the eyebrows. It's an eye mudra for higher consciousness. And where the mind goes, prana flows. Just energizing our spine and our brow chakra with our mind, our awareness. Inhaling deeply, holding the breath. We'll squeeze Mula Bandha root lock, squeezing pelvic floor, rectum, sex organs, and navel, creating that hydraulic lock. Squeezing the energy up the spine, holding the breath. Hold, squeeze, consolidate. And relax. And if you'd like to lay down in Shavasana or continue meditating here, it's a great time to do after a Kriya like this. So we'll close with one long Satnam. Truth is my vibration, truth is my identity. So sitting with a tall spine, creating some heat in the palms, bringing the hands into prayer pose at the heart center. Satnam. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the Kriya for disease resistance. Satnam. Namaste.